Hi everyone, Suzanne the Raider here. This is my playthrough of Palace Midas. So as usual, let's just get straight into it. Now, oh wait, I'm going to finally use my fancy magnums because there's a crocodile just around here. Ooh, that was easy. And I'm so excited to be playing this. I recently did kind of a post or a poll on my Instagram page, which is at Fan Tomb Raider, if anyone's interested in joining us over there. I love chatting to other Tomb Raider fans, about trivia and their favorite levels and their favorite games and stuff. But I just recently asked on that page what people's favorite level in Tomb Raider 1 was, and most people said it was Palace Midas. So makes it extra exciting to be playing the game, knowing that, or this level, knowing that it's a lot of people's favorite. And I totally agree. I think it's definitely probably the best level puzzle wise. There's a lot to this level. It's quite a long, sprawling level, and there's lots to figure out. I remember this is the level when myself and my family originally played this game, where we all got stuck and we just couldn't figure out what to do. So we got the three lead bars in the end, and then oops, having a bit of difficulty there with the lines. But yes, we got the lead bars and then we just couldn't for the life of us figure out what to do with them. So we had to eventually just buy the guidebook because we couldn't figure it out and we were getting so frustrated. And when you realize what you have to do, of course, which I'm sure everyone knows, I hope I'm not spoiling, you turn the bars into gold using Midas's hand. There's actually a huge clue to that in the room where you put the bars in as well. I'll point it out later when we're in there. But it seems so obvious when you know what to do. But at the time, we just could not, for the life of us, figure out what we were supposed to do or how to do it. So yeah, this level stumped us, completely stumped us. So it's definitely it's a special level. So, as I said, it's quite long. I'm going to try my best to play through it as quickly as possible with minimal backtracking. So, and yeah, hopefully minimal dying as well, because it's kind of a difficult level. And there's a very high kill count as well. There's a lot to kill. There's 43 kills in total in this level. So, almost double most other levels. Ooh. Ooh. So yes, I will try not to die, but we'll see. Okay, so the first switch gets pulled down. If anyone doesn't know, the markings on top of the door tell you which switches to pull to open each door. I have a little story about Midas as well. That might be interesting for some, but I'll tell it a bit later because I want to kind of leave it for a part in the game that's kind of just a smooth run or not so complicated. So I'm not stopping and starting because I know in the last few levels I've kind of been telling a story and then something happens or I get stuck and have to concentrate and then I end up telling the story about 3 times before the story actually gets done. So I'm going to try my best not to do that in this level, but we'll see. I don't know. We try. Oops. Oh no. Well, that was stupid. It's okay though. I've got a lot of medi-packs, so we can forgive that one. Okay, and if you look up there, I don't know if you can see it from here, but there is a large medi-pack up on top of that pillar, and it is unreachable. Some people think that the developers put it up there as a joke to be an unreachable medi-pack. You can't reach it in a normal way, but you can reach it with cheating, and I actually think that they put it up there on purpose for those who knew the corner bug. So if you don't know what the corner bug is, you basically stand in any corner in Tomb Raider, facing out. You put Lara at this angle, and hopefully it's the right angle, and then you just jump. And no, I'm at the wrong angle. Hang on, let me see. Maybe if I go like that. See if it works. No, okay. Try this. Or maybe I need to be, yeah, maybe I need to be more out. Like this. Yay! There we go. Finally got it. So yeah, you just have to make sure you're at the right angle. It's very specific. So yeah, more of a facing out than kind of facing in, if that makes any sense. I'm sure there's an exact measurement for it, but I don't know what they are. So yes, you just kind of jump like that and you can get up on any corner, and the best place to use the corner bug is definitely in Croft Manor in Tomb Raider 2 and 3, because you can use it to get onto the roof and it's super fun up there. Super fun. Ooh. Okay, first things first, I'm going to kill these little rats in the water in case I fall in, because they are terrifying. There. Okay, that's one dead. Okay, two dead. There's one more. There it is. Okay, I think that's all of them. Okay, now I am horrendous at this puzzle. It usually takes me like 10 goes to get it. But I'm going to save it. And just so people know, if they see the save, yes, I already have a Palace Midas save. I tried to record this level yesterday. It turned out really bad because I wasn't feeling that well. And just, I think I got to about this point and then I just couldn't continue. I was playing horrendously. So I thought, okay, leave it, play it again today. So that's why there's already Palace Midas save there. This is my second attempt doing this level, so yeah, let's see how it goes. Okay, I am going to fall in, I think. Yeah, but that's why we killed the rats. I think I killed them all. I hope so. Okay. I hope this doesn't take me 10 plus attempts, but quite possibly. Oh no. Oh no. I know some people are so impressive. They can just do this whole jumpy thing in one go. And they make it look so easy, but I don't know. I'm pretty bad at it. Oh, you see, I always run out of running room on that pillar. How do I fix that? because as I said, I don't ooh, oh no, I don't I don't look up the levels before I play them. I'm playing them from memory, so I forget how to successfully jump across this. Oh no. Fast forward 10 minutes. I'm joking. It's not gonna, well, I hope it's not gonna take another 10 minutes. Oh my god. Okay. No! Oh, I almost got it. Damn it. I should have paused at that last pillar. Okay. Let's go. Let's believe in ourselves. We're going to get it this time. Next time. We're going to get it next time. Oh, this is so embarrassing. Oh no. Oh. Oh no. I think I'm going to Ah! Does anyone know a good way to do this? If so, please leave it in the comments. I obviously need to be educated on this puzzle. I have no memory of how to successfully do this. Oh my god. Maybe the fast forward 10 minutes thing wasn't such an overestimate. Okay, now I'm going to take my time. Don't set me on fire. Okay. I think I can possibly... Yes! Okay, we have success, but I don't really think I can be that happy about that because that was honestly atrocious. That was an atrocious attempt at that puzzle. But anyway, sure, look, it's done now. We will move on. Good lord. Okay, I'm gonna save it. Because if I don't, we'll be here until tomorrow. Now I know there's a monkey there. I just decided to use the magnums because I'm kind of a bit annoyed now after that puzzle. So, okay, 3 and 5. So I just want to move on. I want to move on. But yeah, seriously, if anybody has any good tips about how to do that, please leave them below. Because, as I said, I obviously need to improve myself. Oops. Okay, so I'm going to do this room next because I know this is a nice short room as well. And I'm quite bad at jumping. So hoping that I don't get impaled by spikes too many times. terrifying sound. But basically what happened is the pillars in the room just raised up. So we can now, hopefully, but I'm going to save it, jump nicely to the lead bar. Okay. And again, I'm not making excuses, although, I mean, it basically is making excuses. But the jumping and everything is a lot more difficult for me on a keyboard. I feel like I play the game better on a console, but I'm playing on keyboard at the moment, so I'm just going to use that as my excuse for why my jumping skills are not great. But yeah, that's just totally making an excuse for being crap, really. Okay. Whoop. Always a good idea to backflip straight out of there, or that monkey can so easily just push you back off the ledge onto the spikes, which is not a good time. Not a good time at all. Okay, I'm going to save it because the amount of times that I have successfully done this and then died on the spikes on the way out is ridiculous. Cool. And then we're going to open this door. And I think it's now safe for me. Oh yeah, that's scratched off. But I think it's just those two, because if you look down the bottom right corner of the first one, you can kind of see it looks like the round symbol, which means don't pull. It looks like the bottom of that. So yeah, I think 3 and 4 for that. Let's see. But yeah, I think I'm going to tell my story now. About Midas. For those who don't know, I kind of vaguely knew the story of Midas before I looked it up, but I didn't know the exact story. So yeah, I think it will be something interesting. So I'm just going to, I need to read the start first because there's a lot of complicated names that I can't pronounce, and I just want to apologize in advance that yeah, that's open. Cool, got it right. Just want to apologize in advance that I will probably pronounce a lot of this wrong. But however, so there's many contradictory legends about Midas, but I'm just going to go with the most popular one that I found, and the kind of, I think the one maybe most people would be familiar with. So yeah, here we go. So King Midas was a king. Obviously, I have no idea why I wrote that. That's incredibly stupid. But yes, King Midas was king of Pessinus, which was in... That actually scared me so much, even though I knew it was going to happen. Okay. Yeah, so the room upstairs just collapsed for people who were like, what the hell was that? Okay, so King Midas was king of Pessinus, which is a city of... Okay, this word is either Phrygia or Phrygia. I really don't know. I'm sorry. It's basically a kingdom that used to be in what is now Asian Turkey. Okay, so that kind of area. But as I said before, I can't say words, and I'm really sorry. I try my best, but I can't say words. Anyway, so one day Dionysus, who is now, I'm just going to pause for a moment and read this out because this is hilarious. So Dionysus was the Greek god of the grape harvest, winemaking and wine, fertility, orchards and fruit, vegetation, insanity, ritual madness, religious ecstasy, festivity and theatre. What a god. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that is just the longest, most ridiculous god title I have ever heard. But there you go. This was a man of many, many talents, apparently. So, this guy, Dionysus, the god of everything, found one day that his old schoolmaster and foster father, who was the satyr Silenus, I think it's Silenus. Oh my god, I'm making a fool of myself today. But anyway, the god Dionysus was looking for his foster father, Silenus, right? And he couldn't find him anywhere. And Silenus had been off drinking, and he'd wandered away drunk. And I'm reading my notes and playing at the same time, so I might make some mistakes. Sorry. But yes, he had been drinking and wandered away drunk, and he had ended up passed out in Midas's rose garden. I mean, it's happened to us all. No judgment. We've all been there. So, Midas... Sorry, I just want to... I said I wouldn't interrupt the stories again, but here I am, interrupting the stories yet again, because, I don't know, that's just what's happening. Ooh, crocodiles! Okay, didn't get that. Let me just kill some of this wildlife, and then I will continue. Okay. Ooh, can we make the crocodiles come out? Okay, look, we'll just wait for the crocodile to swim up and I'll continue my story. So, yes, so Silenus had passed out in Midas's rose garden. So Midas found him, he recognized him, and he treated him extremely well. He treated him with the top hospitality, and he entertained him for 10 days and 10 nights. And on the 11th day, he then took Silenus back to Dionysus. And Dionysus was so grateful to Midas for what he had done and for looking after Silenus, his foster father. He obviously cared about him. That he offered Midas his choice of whatever gift he wished for. Okay, those crocodiles are not coming for some reason. They're not falling for the bait. So let's run down here. Now it comes out. Okay, and I know there's another one. There we go. Woo! Okay. So yes, he offered Midas his choice of gift. Any gift that he wanted. And so Midas decided that he would like the gift of that whatever he touched would turn to gold. Which, in theory sounds like a pretty great gift. Would make you, well, I mean, he's king anyway, though. He's quite rich. But I suppose it would make you even richer. So, I mean, that's always a plus. Why not? So, of course, Dionysus granted this, and Midas was delighted with himself. He was ecstatic. Great. So he started testing out his new gift, and, well, he started touching things. So he started off, he touched, did not mean to jump in there. He touched a twig and a stone and turned those to gold, delighted with himself. Then he went out to his rose garden and he touched all the roses in the garden and turned them all to gold, delighted with himself again. And so, he was happy for a while and he was touching everything, having a great time. But then he asked his servants to lay on a feast for him. You know, he was hungry. He was getting a bit hungry now. He wanted a feast and something to drink. So it was then that he actually realized that every piece of food and every drink that he touched turned also to gold in his hand. So he couldn't eat or drink anything. And he started going, okay, well, I mean, this is not great. This is not ideal. Then the worst happened. So, oh, sorry, I thought that was the way out. Then the worst happened. Because his daughter came in and she was really upset because all the roses in the rose garden had been turned to gold and she couldn't smell them anymore. And they were, you know, solid to the touch. And yeah, she was sad because she had enjoyed the roses the way they were. And Midas reached out his hand to touch her, to comfort her. And he accidentally turned her to gold also. So, of course, Midas was very upset and devastated. I mean, as he should be. He just turned his daughter to solid gold. Like, that's pretty bad. You're not going to get Father of the Year for that. So, Midas, devastated, prayed to Dionysus and, you know, said, please, Dionysus, take this gift away from me. I don't want it anymore. It's actually a curse. You've cursed me. So Dionysus heard his prayer and he felt bad for him and he said, yeah, no problem. So he told Midas to go and wash himself in the river Pactolus. I think that's what it was called. Anyway, there was a river nearby, I think called Pactolus. So he said, go and wash yourself in that river and that will take the gift away from you. And then whatever you... Oh. And then whatever you put in that river, so if you put stuff into the river, it will kind of wash the gold off them as well and turn them back into what they were before. So Midas did just that. He washed himself in the river and the gold power flowed out of him and into the river. And it's said to explain that that's why the Pactolus River was so rich in gold and electrum for years after. You know, this is the legend they used to explain that apparently this river is famous. It used to be full of gold and electrum. So there you go. And presumably, I mean, I don't know, he probably just dunked his daughter back in there too. Why not? I mean, I presume that's what he did. He probably just dunked her back in there and gave her a swish around, and then she stopped being gold and became a human again. And, well, I mean, I'm sure he didn't dunk everything back in. I mean, a solid gold twig and rock would be nice to have. So I'm sure he didn't change everything back, but, you know, I'm presuming he changed the daughter back at least. And yeah, then he could probably go and eat and chill out and all that. So yeah, that's the story of Midas. So that's important later on with his golden touch. But I guess that legend is used to explain the kind of age-old thing of be careful what you wish for. You know, things are not always as good as you think they're going to be. So there we go. That's very interesting because I knew Midas was a fella who had a golden touch and turned everything to gold, but I didn't know the exact details of the legend. So I found that very interesting. Oh, I think I got it. So there you go. I very badly tried to tell that story while running through this very long, climb up, and this, I got it. And this climb is actually so long, and it's so frustrating in the original game when you can't save it whenever you want. You can only save with save crystals, and you accidentally fall somewhere, and then you have to do the whole climb again. But we didn't fall, and we're okay. But yeah, oh, the kill count in this level is just insane. Animals everywhere. I'm trying to... Oh, I think they've all run away now. Was trying to just pick off as many as I can before I have to jump down there. Okay. I don't think that there's any pickups up here. I don't think so. Ooh. Okay. I think if you jump over here, they can't get you. Oh yeah, cool. Where'd all the wildlife go? Ooh, there it is. Ooh. I'm sure there's more monkeys, but I'm just going to continue on with my life because I don't have time for it. Oh my god, that terrified me. Sorry. Sorry for screaming in anyone's ears. I will listen back to that and try and noise reduce it if it was very loud. I apologize. What can I say? I'm a girl. I scream sometimes. That's just the way it goes. Cool. Okay. I think I dealt with those well. Did I redeem myself from my scream? How embarrassing. It happens. I think Lara is honestly single-handedly responsible for making gorillas an endangered species. Like, this is honestly horrendous. Horrendous. Okay. This is a tricky one, so I'm gonna save it. Yay. Okay. And I think there's some stuff hidden down. Oh, yeah. Is there anything here? I don't think so. No. No. Okay, I'm going to save it again. And then try and jump back. Ooh! Oops. My bad. Okay, so now we're off to see Midas. And I conveniently just finished the story. And yeah, I still can't believe that we didn't figure out initially that you had to turn the bars to gold. Of course, Midas. So there we go. Midas. There's his hand. His golden touch hand. And oh yeah, actually, I'm going to save it. And every time I just love to jump on his hand because it's such a cool animation. So here we go. Poor Lara. And you see, she has no one to dunk her in the river, so you know, she's not going to be okay. But anyway, let's just turn these bars to gold. Cool. So that was all of them. Yes, now we have 3 gold bars, which is exactly what we need. Oh my god, guys, my face is actually burning. Like, it's still burning from embarrassment from the scream earlier. It's fine though, I think. Okay, so now we're just making our way towards the final door. I don't think there's any more gorillas or anything. And let me just check how to open this. Okay, so 1 and 5. That's easy enough. Oh yeah, and sorry, I meant to mention earlier as well that the first room we went into, and then, you know, when we were doing the big long climb and we were going through that bit with the couple of secrets, and there was the 2 crocodiles in the cave and all of that, that is actually meant to be a giant aqueduct. So just an FYI for any curious cats who are wondering, or any curious lookers such as myself who like to look at everything. Yeah, it's meant to be a big aqueduct. So I did not know that. Now I just know there's a lion in here, so. And as I say, what's the point in having the big guns if you don't use them? Okay, I'm just going to run up to the top because there's shotgun shells. And in the PS1 version, there's also a save crystal up here. Oh, it's not letting me do much curious looking. It's quite hard. Anyway, there we go. There's a view of the room. So now we're going off to put our bars in, and I will show you the giant clue that I can't believe we missed. There it is. It's right there. Look. 3 times gold bars. How on earth did we miss that? But anyway, hindsight's a wonderful thing. Okay. And that should be the end of the level. And yay, we got everything. So happy. Okay, so we've got it. 43 kills, 23 pickups, and 3 secrets. And hey, that took under 40 minutes. I 100% thought this level was going to take me at least 50. So I'm happy with that. So yeah, thank you so much for playing this level with me. Again, I apologize about that high-pitched scream. I will try and noise reduce that if that's going to be loud. But if it's loud, I apologize. Sorry. And I will see you in the next level where we will be playing the cistern, which is my living nightmare come to life. So, yay. Happy for that. See you then.